Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Joe Cornett. I'm here at the Coconino Center for the Arts. As you all know, the executive director, JT, aka the art kingpin, is gonna be leaving us. Apparently he's like going up to the Northwest to like swim in the ocean or something, we don't even know. But this community is gonna miss him like the country misses Obama right now. And we have all gotten together and made a top 10 video just to show all the cool stuff that he's done.
I had this vision, I ran it by him, and he would stop and he would say, okay, let me think about this. 5 or 10 minutes later, he'd come back and he'd say, do it. So that was beautiful. And from that show, I think he realized that we could do these other shows, that we didn't have to send out an advertisement for artists to come in and propose shows. We could do our own ideas and build on those. We clashed a lot, but we always pulled out something that was special.
I don't think this type of show could have happened without JT as the director of this space, because what JT brought to it was this ability to invite those real connections between the arts and the sciences, and to also identify a local and regional audience that would then come and join and appreciate it. Once the artists were on board and the workshops were happening, he actually stepped to the sidelines and let that process unfold. And I think that's a real challenge for a director to do, is to sort of be confident in what they've done and let go and watch it happen and see it unfold in a really authentic way, and I really appreciated that.
JT was integral in both the concept of 365, the inception, all the marketing that went along with it, and to what we consider to be a great success. With over 6,000 unique visitors per month to the website, which drives economic impact to the community and to those events. JT was a consummate professional, and I'll miss his both business acumen and his humor that went along with it.
JT's been an incredibly generous partner for the Museum of Northern Arizona. When he first came to town, he came with this brilliant idea for a Native American rug auction. It's a great give and take, and it's a true partnership, and everybody has a great time. And that's the spirit that JT brought to that project, and I think it's the spirit that he brings to a lot of the projects he works on.
Yeah, I'll miss JT. He's fun, he's inspirational, he is strict about fairness, and so I think the committee will move forward with the process, which I think is very fair and equitable, and he's made it really fun. We'll miss him a lot.
Basically, I think of JT as brilliant, as both a visionary and as somebody who can be tactical and execute. And that balance is what really, I think, helped Hope and Trauma be as successful as it was. The whole issue of uranium mining could really polarize people, and he didn't put the kibosh on that. He empowered the team, and that says a lot because he didn't know most of the team. I think one of the other things that says a lot about who JT is, he did not take credit when credit was due. We had to put back into the catalog at least twice my acknowledgement of JT's role in all of this.
JT is, in addition to a great organizer, he's also a master impresario. He has been crucial to the success of the Viola event. And it's allowed artists in Flagstaff to show themselves, show what they're capable of, to demonstrate their excellence according to the awards that have been given to them. The broad array of organizations and individuals who have come to this event and who have been celebrated at this event, I think has raised the level of artistic endeavor in Flagstaff. And more importantly, I think it's helped the citizens of the community, by their access to this diversity, understand what's going on in town in that regard.
Well, Flagstaff has a great arts community, but how do you prove it? How do you quantify that? Well, JT had this brilliant idea of participating in a national survey, and it galvanized our nonprofit arts community around putting some numbers and some value behind what we do. It's created an appetite among local leadership, local artists, to really understand how we impact our community from the arts standpoint. With JT's leadership, we actually were able to put Flagstaff on a national map in terms of the arts.
We were a very small organization when he arrived in 2007, and because of his vision and leadership and determination and competence and all those good things, we're now a thriving arts council, and we're very proud of what we're doing. Our goal is to make the community an arts destination and make it a place that's artistic for our citizens. You can't do that unless you have a good organization in place. That's not exciting, but it's important.
Going back a little bit in time, there was a conversation at the Beautification Public Art Commission about 5 years ago, maybe longer, in the middle of the recession, about trying to do something with the artists, and that really started the idea of creating an art center. You know, all projects need champions. I talk about this a lot, and JT's definitely been the champion of making this happen. You know, that's again definitely where we started. Is his idea, right? In terms of actually changing this from an idea to let's make something measurable that we can actually work towards some real goals.
Well, as soon as I found out he sent that Facebook message that he was leaving, I thought immediately, oh wow, it's not going to be the same. Because of him and that solid backbone of making things happen.
That trust that he has in the artists and the participants and the range of visitors he brings to that venue, and the level of risk-taking he's been able to do to really bring different disciplines and make these interdisciplinary connections that you don't see at a lot of arts institutions. I think that's really valuable to Flagstaff, which is an arts and science community.
I think with JT, it's a long vision and slow and steady progress. And the other thing, just personally, he's an incredibly calm person, which I think really has done a lot to steady a really complex community here that is the artists. You know, we're all very expressive people, we're all very passionate about what we do, and we needed level leadership. I think JT's provided that for the past 11 years.
He's got a nice balance between being a executive director and kind of formal and doing those duties, but on the other hand, being part of the arts community and part of the fun of the community. And so I'll definitely miss some of the fun he brings to things.
He's leaving us with a really strong legacy, which will carry on for quite a while into the future.
JT will have left a legacy for Flagstaff, which is really important. I think the search for his successor has to be really careful to find someone who has this broad array of talents that he had.
He's raised this child and he's passing it on, and it's up to us.